It's Wednesday, July 30th, and we have a lot of severe weather to talk about. And I'm Weather by Logan, so let's get right into it. Starting off on satellite, we have a lot of cloud cover happening across the country, and we have showers and thunderstorms just happening. A lot of flooding happened. And so I'll get to the SPC outlook right now. All right, starting off on the day one outlook, and we have a marginal risk of severe weather for the Northeast and the Ohio Valley and the Midwest and the High Plains. So this is a not big severe weather day. And then on our day two outlook, we have a marginal risk in Maryland and a marginal risk over here in the High Plains. All right, this is our day three outlook. We have just a general risk of severe weather. It's nothing really big, actually. We have no active chance of severe weather. That's a good thing, but it's just going to be scattered thunderstorms. We could see isolated pop-up shower. Day one outlook for tornadoes and day two outlook for tornadoes. We're not seeing anything for tornadoes, and this is a good thing. All right, the wind risk and the hail risk are actually going to be our main concerns. So on our day one outlook, we have a marginal risk, 3 marginal risk of severe weather for wind over here in the Northeast, the Ohio Valley, Midwest, and the High Plains. Okay? And on our day two outlook, we have a marginal risk, 5% chance of wind in Maryland, over here in Virginia, and over here in the High Plains, which will include Wyoming and Colorado. Our hail risk for our day one outlook, this is today, and we only have a hail risk over here in the Northeast, Midwest, which will only include some parts of Kansas, and over here in the High Plains. This is our day two outlook for hail, and we have a 5% chance. They're all marginal risk of hail, and that's a good thing over here in the High Plains for our day two. Really big thing for these days is just going to be flooding. These slow-moving storms for summer. Over here, we have a marginal risk of excessive rainfall in these areas, including a little bit of a slight risk of excessive rainfall. It's not really anything big, but it still is a slight risk of excessive rainfall, so we need to keep that in mind. And so we have a slight risk of excessive rainfall over here from Kansas all the way up into Indiana. And we have a slight risk of excessive rainfall over here in the High Plains. And surrounding all these things will be a big marginal risk of excessive rainfall. This is our main thing that we're going to be seeing. Our temperature for the 6 to 10 day outlook, this is a high pressure system going to dominate over here in New Mexico and a little bit of Texas. It's going to dominate again, but we are seeing below average temperatures for some places over here in the East Coast that will still bring relief in these areas. So we need to thank you, weather, for this cold temperature is going to drop in. Pressure is dominating in New Mexico, but we still are seeing below average temperatures in the west. So that is pretty normal, but cold temperatures are coming in from Canada. 8 to 14 day outlook, we're still seeing hot temperatures over here, especially in Detroit, near Michigan, and over here in New Mexico. 3 to 4 week outlook, we still are seeing above temperatures over here in the Northeast and Florida, and over here in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And y'all stay safe out there and have multiple ways to receive alerts if you get one. Flash flood warnings, you need to take that very seriously because excessive rainfall is going to be an issue. Let's get to 50 subscribers, y'all.